The first thing we see when we open up the Artisteer program is the New Document section. It gives you the option to make a Blogger theme, a WordPress theme, or an HTML theme. In this training, we'll be creating a WordPress theme, so I'll just click that. Now we see a complete theme. We could grab this theme, upload it to our site just as it is, it's ready to go, but that wouldn't be any fun. So let's see what this program is capable of. The most brilliant aspect of this program is it can make suggestions for you, so you don't have to be a web designer to create great looking themes. You can do it by trial and error. You do something, if you don't like the way it looks, you just press the button again and everything changes. For example, let's say I don't like this header. I can just click the Suggest Header button and it'll show me several different headers. Now before you actually start designing your site, it would be a good idea to go out and look at some of the other sites, maybe in your niche. This will give you an idea of some of the layouts and the color schemes. For example, some blogs have their sidebar on the left, others have their sidebar on the right. Some have the sidebar on the right and left, or two sidebars on the right. With the Artisteer program, the possibilities of how your site can look are endless. And it's really not that difficult at all. All it depends on is how much time you're willing to invest. What's absolutely amazing is you can make hundreds or even thousands of theme variations and you don't need to know any code whatsoever. The important thing to remember is that you don't want to spend too much time making your decisions, because you'll soon find that this program's a lot of fun to work with and you can end up tweaking your site forever without ever getting it online. Make your decisions quickly and upload the theme to your site, and if you don't like how it looks, you can always come back and change it later and upload a new theme. Okay, let's get started. The way I usually start a new theme is by pressing the Suggest Design button. This changes every aspect of the theme at one time. It's great for helping me brainstorm ideas. As you can see, everything changes from the background to the header to the sidebar and even the navigation bar. So the first step is to go through the designs and find one that's close to the layout and color scheme that you're looking for. Now when you find a design that you kind of like, you can upload it to your site just as it is, or you can change any element of the design. For example, let's say I like this design but I didn't like the background. Well, I can go over here to the Background Ideas Suggest button and click on that, and that'll give me some different backgrounds to look at to see if I could find one that goes better. And as you continue to use the program, you'll find your own way in which you like to work with it. Now as you go through your design ideas, don't worry about if it's not perfect. Just find something close to what you're looking for, and as we go through this training, you'll learn how to change every aspect of your blog so you'll be able to get it to look just the way you want it. What I like to do when I start out is go through several designs and pick out 2 or 3 that I really like and then save them. This way I can tweak them later. I save them as a project, not an actual theme, so I can work on it as much as I like before I actually export it as a theme. Now if you haven't purchased Artisteer yet, unfortunately the evaluation copy does not allow you to save projects. It's just to help you decide if you want to buy the program or not. You can create entire themes just by pressing buttons in the Ideas section without ever really getting into the powerful tools back here. I'll start with this theme and then show you what I mean. First I'll start with the color schemes. I'll press the button a few times to see if we could find one that looks pretty good. And there we go, I kind of like that one. Now I'll change the font because the font size is too small. Okay, that one looks good. Now I'll suggest a layout. That's 2 sidebars on the right, 1 sidebar on the left. Okay, I think I'll choose this one with 1 sidebar on the right and the navigation bar below the header. Now I'll go to the backgrounds. Okay, I kind of like this background. Now to the sheet. Okay, we got rounded corners up against the top. That looks good for now. I could always change it later. Now we'll go to the header. That one's not too bad. Let's say it's a dating site. Now the menu. Okay, I kind of like that one. Now the article design. Now the article design is this part of the blog right here. This is where you make your posts. Alright, I think this one looks good, plain and simple. Now for the sidebar. Okay, we'll go with that sidebar. Now the blocks. Okay, I'll go with this for the blocks. Now the vertical menu. That's the menu right here. Now you can choose to have this on your site or not have it, as with any of the other elements that we've already spoken about. Okay, that one matches the blocks, so I'm going to go with that one. Okay, the only thing I'm not really liking is the border around the headline. So I'll go ahead and change the sheet a few more times. Okay, so there you have it. A brand new theme that's ready to be uploaded to my site, and it looks great. Of course, I did that really quickly just using the idea tools. Now, since this is a quick tutorial, I don't really have time to get into all of the very powerful tools in the back that would make this blog look exactly like I want it. I've actually created a complete set of tutorials on how to make great looking WordPress themes. It goes through every tab and shows you how to work with all the major functions of the Artisteer program as they relate to WordPress. You can learn how to be a master theme designer in one day without learning any codes. I call the training the Artisteer Crash Course, and if you'd like to find out how you can get access to the complete training course for free, just head over to my site at crashcoursetraining.com/Artisteer. The link is also in my description below. And by the way, the video quality is much higher than it is here, and the screen size is also much larger, so you'll be able to see all of the details.